Hello dear students. Today we are going to discuss on the topic significance of principles of management. Significance being the importance. How important is it to have principles of management in present situation? To begin, the first point, providing managers with useful insight into reality. 2. Optimum utilization of resources and effective administration. Scientific decisions. 4. Meeting changing environment requirements. 5. Fulfilling social responsibility. 6. Management training, education, and research. The first point, providing managers with useful insight into reality. Management principles guide managers to take right decision at right time by improving their knowledge, ability, and understanding of managerial situations and circumstances. They enable managers to learn from past mistakes and conserve time by solving recurring problems quickly, thereby increasing managerial efficiency. Principles of management help managers to take right decisions, thereby it increases managers' knowledge, ability, and understanding level of various situations and circumstances. Secondly, for example, managers may leave routine decision making to his subordinates and deal with unusual situation which requires his expertise. That means when managers are seeing recurring problems which are repetitive in nature, let those problems be handled by the subordinates so that he can devote his time for other activities. Thereby, this also increases the managerial efficiency, that is, doing the task with minimum cost. Second, optimum utilization of resource. Now, if you observe the picture, you can see this man is not making use of the resource properly. Suppose if he adds some more ladders also, he will not be able to reach on the other side. So what is the best way? Pick up that one ladder which will help him to reach on the other end. Isn't it? So let's see what exactly is optimum utilization of resources. Principles of management helps managers to coordinate physical, financial, and human resources as an effective administrators. That is, principles help to overcome trial and error approach and encourage managers to foresee cause and effect relationship. So trial and error approach is going to cost you very badly. So it is better you understand the cause and effect relationship, thereby making you a effective administrator. Effective is doing the right task. One, it helps managers to utilize the resources properly. Okay, optimum utilization. Okay, secondly, being effective administrators. And finally, when they are taking managerial decision, they need to be free from personal prejudice and bias. Personal prejudice is like they need to keep away. Prejudice are like this: dislike, unjust behavior, bias being like doing favoritism or being partiality. All those things should be kept aside and decisions should be taken. Third, scientific decisions. Decisions must be based on facts, thoughtful and justifiable in terms of intended purposes. They must be timely, realistic, and subject to measurement of evaluation. It emphasizes on logic rather than blind faith. Situation based decisions to be taken. Now, if you observe, scientific decision means decision that is based on facts. You need to observe the facts, figures. You need to be really thoughtful and justifiable for whatever the actions that you're going to take. Second one, your decision should be timely. Timely is accurate, to the point. If it is the need of the hour, you need to take the right decision. It should be realistic. It should not be just for the sake of fun, and subject to the measurement and evaluation. It should be, you need to evaluate your decision. It should be measurable. Okay, like you're setting a target, you should be able to measure your performances. The third point speaks about, let the scientific decision be based on logic rather than blind faith. That is, if you observe the picture, if you have identified a problem, do the brainstorming, think out of box. Okay, then make predictions, make sure that you're doing a test, you need to share your results. Okay, so let your decisions be based on logic. And finally, this helps managers to take the right decision. So management decision now should be fair, free, and free from prejudice and bias. Meeting changing environment requirements. Management principles provide an effective and dynamic leadership and help the organization to implement the changes. So, we have learned that business as such works in a very dynamic environment, okay, for which organizations have to strive day in and day out. Example, management principles emphasize division of work and specialization, isn't it? But in modern times, okay, this principle is little more extended. Now, companies are specializing in core and non-core activities. You have learned this in your first PUC, business studies chapter, isn't it? You have also heard about something called as BPO, business process outsourcing and knowledge process outsourcing. This is how, instead of working on a particular task, now they are dividing all their activities as core activities and non-core activities, so that they are able to meet the changes in the changing environment. 5. Fulfilling social responsibility. Due to increasing public and consumer awareness, management of various organizations make sure that they are able to fulfill their social obligations. Management principles help the managers in fulfilling their social responsibility, thus contributing to the development of society. Now, under the heading Objectives of Management, we have learned business has to fulfill certain social objectives. Well, at corporate level, we call this as corporate social responsibility. And people have become very aware of this. Not only that, even companies and various organizations have started contributing to the development of the society. For example, HAL, you have heard of HAL, okay, and they have established one of its unit in the remote village of Odisha, where most of the people are from backward communities. Okay, the very reason why they have chosen this place is for the overall development in that particular village. Point number 6, management training, education and research. Principles of management are used as the basis for management training, education and research. They provide basic groundwork for the development of management as a discipline. So we have learned that management as such is being growing and it has become a discipline. It has become a base for learning many things. That is, management has become a part of training, education and research. Okay, and there are various techniques that have been developed. The first one is called as just in time. This is also called as Toyota production system, which originated in Japan. Okay, it is a system where it focuses on reducing times within production system as well as response time from suppliers to customers. The second one is Kanban. Now again, this was developed by an industrial engineer from Toyota, okay, who developed Kanban to improve manufacturing efficiency. That is doing the task with minimum cost. Okay, another technique is called as Kaizen. Okay, again, another management technique, Kaizen, is a Japanese term, mean change for better or continuous improvement. Okay, is improvement in productivity as gradual and methodical process. So we can observe that management as such is being developed into a such vast concept. Thank you.